Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of the new FIFA World Cup Russia 2018 DLC, Ultimate Team Road to Glory. That's a mouthful, but we'll just call it the RTG for short, shall we? Now, as you can see, we're on the Select a Nation to Begin screen. It doesn't affect anything in-game other than the kits that you initially start with. And if you may have seen on social media, EA sent myself and a number of other YouTubers a little World Cup care package, and it came with a customised England shirt, as you can see, that says Wood on the back. So, seeing as they sent me an England kit, probably going to select England as my first kits, but no doubt through opening packs over the course of this series, we'll try out some other kits as well. But basically, this first episode is going to be setting the team up, opening our starter pack, where we should get a marquee player to start us off. We'll open the beginning SBCs as well to try and bulk up the squad and get as good a team and as strong a team as we possibly can before we start tackling online games and looking to improve the side and hopefully winning the World Cup as soon as possible, as well as doing a few drafts, trying to win those as well, and eventually trying to own as many players as we possibly can. Of course, with it only being World Cup qualified nations on the game mode, the database of players is a lot smaller, so hopefully we should be able to claim a number of players sooner rather than later and get ourselves, a really stacked squad. So fingers crossed you enjoy the series. Drop the video a like if you do, and you're looking forward to it. I'm going to be doing online and offline runs with nations in the normal World Cup for extra World Cup content. Planning on doing one with Germany tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for that. This is going to go live on Friday evening, I do believe. But without any further ado, I'm just going to jump in and get started because I'm so excited to get going. I've been away for a couple of days, and obviously it's about 2 weeks now since we played this at the capture event, and I haven't had a chance to get hands-on with it since full release, and I'm desperate to get going. So I'm going to select England because, of course, we have the England kit. So I'm probably going to at least use the home kit as my main kit for the majority of the time in this series. Now, what we're going to get in our start pack, some people will be getting like Ronaldo or Messi in their first pack. It's French, it's centre mid, it's going to be Pogba, isn't it? That's actually very, very good. I'm pleased with that. A very good all-round player. Paul Pogba in an England kit doesn't quite look right, but have we gotten anyone else that's top draw in our starting pack? Let's have a quick look, shall we? We've got Pogba there. We have Stefan Defoe, Jose Callejon, Nathaniel Klein, John Stones, Gary Cahill. We've got a number of England players. Well, that... and, okay, now the question is, I might play Nacho Fernandez in place of Gary Cahill, actually. So let's throw that around. Kevin Folland. We've got... The main thing to do is kind of isolate or figure out which players you've got from which confederation and how many players you've got from each confederation, because, of course, as you can tell, I have a number of European players. So as such, I'm going to try and build, initially, my first squad as a European side. Diego, of course, a returning player to Ultimate Team who isn't in the normal database, having moved to a league that isn't in FIFA. I'm going to go and have a quick reshuffle, and then we'll come back and we'll do those SBCs and try and improve the side even further still. Right, I've altered the team around, and as you can tell, it's now a full European side. I'm having to play a left back at left mid currently, because I don't have any European left mids. We do have a handful of South American players, though, so we might not be too far away from being able to build some form of hybrid. In fact, we've got a number of Colombian players as well, with Sanchez Gutierrez, although a striker with 65 pace isn't necessarily going to suit my style of play too well, and Arias, the right back for PSV. But I'm quite pleased with that team as it stands to start things off. I don't think we could have done much better. I'm pleased with Paul Pogba as well. That hopefully will be a very good signing for us. The manager currently is Brazilian, so obviously from that South America region, meaning that hopefully we can get a European manager sooner rather than later. But an 80 rated side to start things off is very, very good indeed. Now, it wants me to play a match to start things off, and I think what I'd actually like to do, if it will let me, is open the SBCs first, which it will let me do, which is good. So we'll go to the squad building challenges. Now, the initial SBCs, as the majority of you will be aware, as you saw in my video on Monday, are these Let's Get Started SBCs. Now, they're very, very simple to put together and can be, judging by my luck in the original video on Monday, very rewarding with regards to quality of play you can get out of them, and they're so simple to do. So that's the first one done. We should get 4 packs from this. Now, I am going to try and use players that I'm not going to use. Now, I've got Gary Cahill and John Stones there. We'll throw the Russian in that I definitely won't use. Have I got any other Russian players, actually, that I could throw in there just from the same confederation that could perhaps get some more chem? Actually, you know what I will do? Considering I'm not going to use Gutierrez, let's use... So even though the position isn't right, I should perhaps get a little bit of chem from the fact that they're in the same confederation. That's going to affect chemistry there, but I'm currently not using Gary Cahill, so let's throw him in there. That knocks it down to 11 chem. Okay, I had another Colombian, didn't I? Who was my other Colombian? It's Arias. I don't mind throwing him in because obviously there are other players that we could use from South America at right back that would be more preferable. So that's that one done. And this one, we want exactly three nations. Now, Diego we've got there. Got a Portuguese, a German, and someone else on the... Now, this might actually... I don't know as I have the players available to me to be able to do this right now. I'll go and open these first 2 packs and we'll see if we can get something from either of them that I can then use in that third SBC to help us complete the items. In this single player pack, it's not an 81 rated higher or more. Board packs are 81 rated or higher, and it's a Moroccan, I believe, Benacer. I don't think I've got any Moroccans in my starter squad, so we haven't necessarily gotten lucky with that one. He's 74 rated though, so he's usable. What can we get from the initial starter pack? Again, not 81 rated or higher, but at the minute I'm looking for players to submit in an SBC, so perhaps it's better. Now will that give me the chem because of the Swedish connection? And then I could use a European right. There, we've got lucky in that. So I can use the European right mid. I do have slightly more coins than you would obviously start off if you were starting from default, but that's because I had to, because I wanted to change the name of the club. I'm on a second account, and I had to kind of start a new Ultimate Team to then go through the starter objectives to get to the point to be able to change my club name. So I had to play a couple of games. I say play a couple of games. Let me clear the squad quickly. I sat there and let it play out on beginner with regards to a couple of games to help me get to the point to change the club name. Right, so if I do that, we got a right winger that was low rated, Tosic, and then I could just throw any left mid in. I don't have any left mids. Can I throw a left wing in? Nico Gaitan. I'd be open to letting Nico Gaitan go, considering we have the majority of players being of European origin. That should not matter too much. Now let's open the 281 rated plus player pack first. Can we get lucky? Can we get a walkout? A walkout would be great. Spain, centre mid. It is going to be a walkout. It's Thiago Alcantara. Yes! 88 rated Thiago Alcantara to go alongside Paul Pogba in my midfield. It's exactly what I wanted from something like this. From these 2 player packs, and we get Anthony Lopez is an improvement on what I've got. Still not world class, but Thiago Alcantara, he's going to do wonders for me, I'd like to think, in the midfield. Suits my play style with good passing and superb dribbling. Now, can we build on that and get even better luck, or just as good luck, in this one? It is an 81 plus rated player. Is it going to be back-to-back walkouts? It's English. It's a centre-back. Is it going to be someone I've already got? No. It's someone I had and threw into the SBC. It's Gary Cahill. So I actually haven't lost anything, which is good news. Oh, no. Did I not throw him into the... I didn't throw him into the SBC in the end. I was going to, wasn't I? Oh, no. I went with the Colombians, didn't I? Memory fail. We do get a good, strong hyperlink there between Salcedo and Reyes, 2 Mexicans from... South America, not South America, yeah, no, CONCACAF, isn't it? It's the Central American, or is it CONMEBOL? I think it's, I can't remember. I think it's CONMEBOL, isn't it? you guys will have to let me know, because I always get those things confused. Now, this is the good opportunity to show you what the duplicate storage is. Of course, I've got Gary Cahill now, who I already have, and in previous World Cup editions, I'd have to discard him, but we have the duplicate storage, which means I can throw him into an SBC and still keep the one that I've currently got. As is the case with the transfer pile or normal FUT, you can store up to 100 players in your duplicate storage. And of course, I may have to keep a mental note of who I've got in that duplicate storage, but it means that I could throw Gary Cahill into an SBC elsewhere and still have him available for other. Oh, can I do an icon SBC? No, I don't think I can I? I think what is it, 80 or 79 rated team? No, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that. I'm getting a bit carried away with myself, aren't I? Right. So we've gotten a decent team now. Let me throw all those European players in. We'll go and play a match, and then we'll be able to get, I believe it's an icon. I believe it's an icon that we get from this first game. So I'm going to go rebuild my team, and then we'll go and play a game. Right, so this as it stands is my strongest 11. I've got Anthony Lopez in goal. We've got Nathaniel Klein at right back. Nacho Fernandez, John Stones at centre back with Jordan Amavi left back. Then we've got Kombarov at left midfield. I'm still waiting for a European left mid. Pogba and Thiago Alcantara as my centre mids. And then Jose Callejon on the right with Kevin Folland and Adair up top. I would like to switch to a different formation, but at present, I don't have the squad depth to be able to do that. But we do have some decent additions we could throw on off the bench. Diego could come on. I could be even perhaps consider switching formation in-game to a 4-2-3-1 at some point in the not-too-distant future. I do have a handful of players still in the club, but none of them really are going to make any real influence on the way that the side plays right now. I have been able to get a European manager in one of those packs, which is good. So the side is 80 rated, and we have 100 chemistry. So what I'm going to do, I don't quite feel that the side is ready to tackle an online game just yet. I don't feel that I'm ready to tackle an online game just yet, considering the gameplay is different on World Cup mode. So I'm going to go into an offline tournament, single-player tournament, and we'll try and get some sick rewards from an offline tournament. Get as far as we can. We have France, Peru, and Australia in the group stage. So if we could play Peru or Australia first, that would be great. We might stand the opportunity. Oh, it's Australia. I'm not sure, actually, what difficulty it makes me play it. Or do I have the opportunity to select what difficulty? No, it's on Legendary. Well, actually, I do have the chance to change the game settings. I can change the game settings. So what I will do is play this on Legendary. Now, it doesn't give me the opportunity to change the sliders. So we'll play on Legendary, and hopefully I don't get battered. But at this stage of the RTG, it's just about getting the games played. For some reason, it doesn't say my team name at the top there. It says some sort of weird coding. Hopefully they patch that, because I'd like that not to be the case for the majority of the series. But our side looks strong enough to hopefully do well against Australia on Legendary. We'll play this game, then open the pack that we get from playing the game from the starter objectives, and fingers crossed, get ourselves another player that can further improve the strength of our current 11. Thiago out to Kombarov, around the corner there to Adair. Gets it under control well. I'm not sure. I'm quite happy with the defensive lineup and the midfield, but I'm not sure what to make of my strikers. Adair and Kevin Folland might take me a while to get comfortable with. So fingers crossed it doesn't affect me too much. Obviously, having a left back at left mid won't help with creativity on the left-hand side of the pitch, but I'd like to think that I might be quite solid in defence, and hopefully with the attacking talents of Thiago Alcantara and Paul Pogba, we might be able to, to score some goals from midfield. Pogba's going to take the corner here, and it's whipped in well. Adair was underneath it, but it's going to come out here to Nacho. The gameplay does feel very different, actually, even more so than at the capture event, although we were playing on PlayStation at the capture event, and obviously back home I'm now playing on Xbox, and it's surprising how much of a difference controller can make when you're playing on a different console. Callejon shows some good strength there to win that back. We've had that one chance from Folland that was blocked, and then the one that led to the corner, but can we? He's left-footed, isn't he, Kevin Volland? And actually, Kevin Volland's a player that I'm going to be using soon in normal career mode, as the Bayer Leverkusen series will start as soon as I get the shirt arrived through the post. So maybe, even though the gameplay is slightly different, it gives me a chance to test him out and see if I might want to use him long-term in that new career mode series. So it's kind of two birds, one stone here. I feel comfortable enough in possession, but I haven't yet really tested them. Adair will spin here, and I see that run being made through, and I can't quite find Kevin Volland. Positive enough start. We are dominating proceedings, but I would like to take the lead sooner rather than later. Although, as we mentioned, it's not necessarily all about the result in this one. It's just trying to get the games played, coins earned, and packs opened to improve the side from our basic team right now. Amavi. In there to Thiago, who spun well. Look for Adair. On his right foot. Adair. Finish. Adair scores our first goal on the World Cup mode. We might have 86 rated Paul Pogba and 88 rated Thiago Alcantara, but it's 76 rated Adair that drills us in front. He did score. He scored the winning goal in the Euro final for Portugal in 2016, Adair. I think he did. It's a hell of a finish, right to the bottom corner. Well, he might well have scored the winner for us in this game too. Nice ball through to Rogic. Turns inside well, but Nacho Fernandez defends that brilliantly. He's been rock solid for me so far, Nacho Fernandez. Very pleased with his efforts. Milligan keeping up with Adair Hill, though Adair finally starting to pull away from him. Good turn. Drill it in, looking for Pogba. It's actually Thiago Alcantara from the edge of the box. Good save by Matthew Ryan. Hell of a hit from Thiago. Corner whipped in here by Paul Pogba. It's a good one. Adair's up with the header, and Ryan tips over again. Good corner. And again, the routine tried for something similar, but unfortunately didn't quite work. 2 minutes added on at the end of the game. Again, you can notice in the top left that the added time actually counts down now and adds on with the actual timer, which is a nice addition. You do only get that in normal FIFA with the Bundesliga DLC, licensing, sorry, not DLC. So we'll see that in the Leverkusen series when that starts. Here's Rogic. Oh, it's not a foul, is it, ref? Let's have a word. If they score a free kick here, when that was not a foul, in the 4th minute of 2 added on at the end of the half, I'm going to be furious. Aaron Moy fires wide. It's half-time. Volland will get that forward to Adair. Keohani's out wide. That will just reach him. Nice turn. Actually use Pogba first, see if we can. And here's Kombarov again. I mentioned he's been good for me, and he's put that through the goalkeeper's legs. We are going to take a 2-0 lead here in the 68th minute. That's actually going to be his last action of the game, because he's set to come off. I'm going to bring on Andre Carrillo on the far side. Oh, keeps. I'm going to bring on Andre Carrillo on the left-hand side. And I made another change as well, didn't I? I didn't. I think I might. In fact, I'll do it now. I was going to bring Diego on for Thiago Alcantara, and I will actually do that now. But other than that, just the 2 changes. But 2 changes, and now 2 goals as well. Free kick for Australia. Jednak knocks that down. Milligan to Jednak again. Juric. Lecky, finish! He's hit that early, and it's caught the keeper out. Their first shot on target of the entire game here, Australia, and they've taken the lead in this. Taken the lead. What am I talking about? They've pulled one back and closed our lead to 2-1. I don't know why I said they've taken the lead there. Lovely ball into him, and he's just hit it so early that Anthony Lopez can't get down to it. It's a good finish. They were only 2 goals down for 4 minutes. The gap just won again. Interception by Thiago. Thiago by Diego. It's Thiago that he came on for. Here's Kevin Volland on his left. Give us that 2-goal lead again. Lovely finish. Tucking it home into the bottom corner. Here's 3-1. Getting the hang of this side now, slowly but surely. Does help that Australia's players are starting to fatigue a little bit, and they're getting a little bit more adventurous tactically, but good finish. Nice to get a goal from both my strikers. I think I mentioned in a highlight earlier, I'm not sure whether I've actually put the clip in or not, but I was happy with the way that my defence and midfield looked. It was my front line that I thought might be the weakest link in my 11. As it turns out, a goal from both strikers And we're looking like we're going to get ourselves a pretty decent victory here. Adair will get that out wide looking for Jose Quijón. It might reach him, but it hasn't. There are 12 minutes to go between us and a win in the opening group stage game. To Pogba. Out to Quijón. There's Volland. Quijón again. Oh, and Adair's in. Adair! Finish! Top bins! Onside 4-1. Australia not able to deal with us in these latter stages. The second half has been a vastly improved performance from us on the first 45. I'm really pleased with this. This is a good start. Ball lofted over the top. Brought that down well there, Jedinak. 3 minutes added on. Keeper. You need to get back in goal, please. Thank you. Which way is Jedinak going to go? Back there to Aaron Moy. Nice ball through. And Leckie looking for his second. Not able to get it. They've got a corner here to try and pull one back. Goal difference could be important for Australia with regards going through from the group. And Rogic might think again before going for a diving header like that. We're going to get a win, though, from our first group stage game. Now, you do get, of course... Did that end before the 3 minutes? You do get, from playing every single game, whether it's online or offline, a one-player pack that could have anybody in it. And as you can see, reward, one pack. Won the first game. That reward pack will be the 600 coins as well, which is nice. That reward pack will be the one-player pack, but we also will be able to claim another pack from the... there we go. As you can see, top left. From the starter objectives, play a match, claim reward, please, and it's a one lone icon pack. Let's do the single player pack first, actually, the one that we earned first. It's not a board, unfortunately. If it's European, it could be usable, though. Or maybe someone from the bench. It's Uruguayan, it's the right mid. It's going to be Ladero. Could be useful for an SBC. Probably not going to find himself into my starting 11 or even the squad at the moment, but we've opened a pack and we've got 500 coins for doing that one. Add a new player to the squad. We can do that. Let me just throw Ladero in. Literally, all I've got to do is throw Ladero in there, and that will be the task completed. Good. We'll send him back to the club. And then that's that one done. And then it wants me to play another game, but we'll get contracts there. They'll come in handy. Now we can go and open this icon pack. Play another game is what it wants me to do, and I'll probably do that in the next episode. We'll finish the group stage off in the next episode. I'm not sure whether I should or shouldn't use this lone icon in the offline tournament or wait to use him online. It's French. It's a striker. It's going to be Prime Thierry Henry. That's a great loan to get. We could have had Miroslav Klose, who's not the best. But we get prime 93 rated Thierry Henry. I'm pleased with that. Now the question is, and I'll put it to you guys, do I use him in the offline game modes? Or do I solely use lone icons like that in online game modes, where they'll probably have more of an impact? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really pleased with the starting 11 we've got currently. I would like to build on the left-hand side of my midfield and perhaps be slightly stronger at left-back as well, although Amavi and Kombrov did do well. And I would like to get better strikers, although Adair and Folland did do well. But the core of the side and the right-hand side do look pretty decent for this stage. Let me know in the comment section what you think I should do with the lone icon. But in the next episode, I will probably play the next two games in the group stage against Peru and France, I believe it was. I don't think we'll be able to do any more SBCs at present. What are the... Out of curiosity, what are the... Right, a minimum rating of 80. Okay, that's for 12,000 coins, though. That could... These Confederation SBCs could be huge with regards... although there's no transfer market, is there? So 12,000 coins actually isn't that much, because that's like a one pack. So... I'm kind of being fooled a little bit there by thinking, oh, 12,000 coins, that'll come in handy, but it's not actually going to earn me that much. Although, it is nearly one whole draft entry, which could be a lot more fruitful than opening one 7.5k pack. So, we'll have to wait and see what we can do in future episodes. But I'm really pleased with that start. Hopefully you guys are as well. Like I said, drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your feedback in the comment section down below. I'll probably start the Germany run through tomorrow. I'll do another offline one, but I'll do it with my legendary sliders. and we'll see how that goes down with regards to feedback. But thank you very much for watching. The Leverkusen series, like I say, will start as soon as the kit arrives in the post. But for now, I'll see you next time.